We had a game plan, and you know, a lot of times when he says certain things on social media, I say, he's to me, he's still a kid, and when I was that age, I probably would have did the same thing. I didn't have a Floyd Mayweather to stand behind me and tell me, about what's right and what's wrong.
Like what he did in the sport, I ain't gonna lie, I'd be the same way. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I don't follow him for stand to himself and things like that. You know what I mean? But it's also a part of me type thing, like come back and help too. You know what I mean? So it's much love to the whole Mayweather promotion. Ain't no bad blood type shit. And a lot of people think when I be tweeting on Instagram.
We do know.
Look over there and left.
I appreciate him. I appreciate him for what he done, because he did, he did help me out. He definitely helped me out, but it was more so
Nobody saw this coming. Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta "Tank" Davis have officially ended their long-standing feud just weeks before Tank's rematch with Lamont Roach.
Tank vents out on social media. He's been through a lot, throughout his life. But I take my hat off to him. I'm proud of it.
What he did in the sport, I ain't gonna lie, I'd be the same way. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I don't follow him for stand to himself and things like that. You know what I mean? But it's also a part of me type thing, like come back and help too. You know what I mean? So it's much love to the whole Mayweather promotion. Ain't no bad blood type shit. And a lot of people.
Wait a second. And it's called the knockdown. And it's something of Floyd Mayweather. We're not exactly sure why. Just the pain from his hand. Now Floyd letting the left hand go. A one-armed bandit though tonight. Hold on to his title. Instead he seems absolutely perplexed. The big right hand's landing now by Mayweather.
The winner by unanimous decision and still.
After drawing with Roach, a fight many believe humbled him, Davis welcomed Mayweather back into his corner. Their relationship had been toxic since 2022.
Floyd don't never want to see no one like a fighter do better than them. Why the say Terrence Crawford should fight? Finna be there. They don't make no sense. He don't never want to see nobody be better than him. I'm telling you.
Who's next in line? Just so you're next in line.
Is there like
the last question you guys got right there.
Is there like a love-hate for like
yeah.
The fighter?
Yeah, I love the fighter.
My thing is, I've always been there for him from day one. We had a game plan, and my game plan was to help him become world champion and take things to that next level.
Floyd don't never want to see no one like a fighter do better than them. Why the say Terrence Crawford should fight? Finna be there. They don't make no sense. He don't never want to see nobody be better than him. I'm telling you.
Who's next in line? Just so you're next in line.
Is there like
the last question you guys got right there.
Is there like a love-hate for like the fighter?
Yeah, I love the fighter. Lose-lose situation now. What came out still on top.
With Floyd? You said, what was the lose-lose situation? What you mean?
Just a little situation that he put me in to, make me lose. But he thought I was gonna lose.
You talking about like a boxing match or?
Yeah, boxing match.
Who, if you don't mind? If you don't want to, it's
Pedraza.
fine.
Joseph Pedraza, my first world title. I was 16-0. I was 21 at the time, and I haven't fought in like 7 or 8 months. And around that time, first of all, Floyd don't never want to see no one like a fighter do better than them. Why the say Terrence Crawford should fight? Finna be there. They don't make no sense. He don't never want to see nobody be better than him. I'm telling you.
Who's next in line? Just so you're next in line.
Is there like a
last question, guys. Gotta wrap
Is
up.
it like a love-hate between you? Like,
Yeah.
the fighter?
Yeah, I love the fighter.
Public shots, gym bans, and claims that Mayweather never wanted Tank to surpass him.
What want to talk about? We got
No, real quick,
What's up?
Sam, actually, I just wanted to say I saw Gervonta Davis was in here for a minute. I don't know if he's still in here. I know he
Tank-
has his big...
Tank on here.
Yeah, Tank.
Pull him.
Tank. Yeah, well, I don't know if he's still
pull him
on
up.
here. I don't know if he's still on
Tell Tank to
here.
get
I don't
back
know.
on.
He might have bounced. I don't know. He might have bounced. He might have bounced. He was only on for a second. Tank, you want to come in, Tank? Can I bring you in? I would love to bring you in. Only because I know for like the longest Tank has had.
I wasn't making that much money. I probably was making like 10,000 a fight. So 6 months is crazy to not fight, you know. So when they came back and it was like, all right, you gotta fight. He was like, you gotta fight this fighter, which is Joseph Pedraza. If you don't fight him, you're not fighting. You sitting on the shelf. So I had to fight him. In the midst of all that happened, I got evicted. I had to sell my jewelry. So now, and remind you, I'm putting them on game, letting them know what's going on. Like, see, this was happening. Like, you feel me? I'm letting these guys know. So when it be like people saying they want to fight me, it's
like, how could you, nigga? I was the one that was giving you game when I was going through it.
Yeah,
when I was at the lowest part of my career, I was telling y'all how so you wouldn't have to get here. And now it's like betrayal almost.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you think Floyd did that intentionally?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Why? After so much time, after like, I guess, again, after what we think he helped you come into the game, he gave you the spotlight. Like, why would he try to diminish?
Davis even revealed on a podcast that he felt Mayweather once intentionally set him up to lose early in his career, giving him low pay, long layoffs, and even allegedly evicting him from training space.
If he's like a son of Floyd, why would you put him out? How could you put him out?
It's a different type of beast. That dad coaching stuff, you know what I'm saying? It's emotions in it. You know, that situation, boy, it's heavy, you know?
Biggest fight of his career coming up. And you put him out of the gym?
Respect him. I respect him. And I won't say I respect. I appreciate him. I appreciate him for what he done. Because he did, he did help me out. He definitely helped me out, but it was more so like, he would say that he gave me like money to get my mom out the hood, but me being from the hood, 10, 15,000, that's not, after a couple months, she gonna be back in the hood and I'm gonna be back asking you for money. Nah, why would I do that? I give her a couple dollars. I take some, whatever, whenever you need some money, you feel me? But when I was legit to be able to get her out the hood, that's what I did.
Like, I had to learn that coming up, that like, will put you in a position to always need him. And like, to the world, it might look like that's a great person. But like, to somebody to understand, you understand like what Kendrick Lamar say? Nah, that's a master manipulator. Like, cause if I gotta put you in a position that they always need me, I'm gonna just give you crumbs.
Why? You want him to lose? That's the question. Do you want him to lose?
Sometimes people do things without thinking, you know? It's like the situation that we supposedly got put out the gym. We kept it quiet from Tank. We went shopping, hanging out, having fun. I got a phone call.
Mayweather once said, "I'll always love Tank. He's like a son." But Tank saw it differently. He claimed Floyd only gave him crumbs, just enough to keep him needing help. Now the two have been seen back together.
Do just enough to come back around.
But I ain't really, it's put me in a position to be able to, make my own thing. And I don't want to say no name, but they wind up catching it. The people that's over top of me, I mean, like, I was signed to him and Floyd signed to him. So the person that, he said, okay, cool. I see what's going on.
Yeah. Gotcha. I want to stick to boxing before I veer off into questions like that. I know later on it was proven that he was cheating, and I don't know if he ever fought, actually won after they found out he was cheating. But did you sense something when it...
Hell no, that didn't happen. You know, so I let it go because I'm thinking somebody playing the game until we got back here. And then when we got back here, they said they couldn't let us in the gym. What?
Okay, only Floyd could answer that question. I would love for the media to ask him, you know, what was on your mind when you put Tank out of the gym? We from Baltimore, man. In any situation, we stand 10 toes down. The grind don't stop.
With fight hype, with me, I like,
Yo,
bro.
pull him in. Pull him in. Hold on.
I don't know.
How do I do it? You gotta do
I
it.
think
You
I
know
gotta
that.
do
Pull
it.
him in.
I don't know if he's still
Pull him
on
in.
here. Hold on, I gotta find him. He might have
Yeah, pull
bounced.
him
You know,
in.
Tank be bouncing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, it's okay. Pull him in. He gonna come on.
I don't see him. Hold on. I think he bounced. I think
No, he don't. He's on
he
there. I
bounced.
just seen it.
Mayweather showed up to Tank's camp, watched him train, and even had positive words afterward. Is this a sincere reunion or just strategy before the biggest fight of Tank's career?
Tell him again, Flo.
I'm here 1,000 times.
Let's go, Ryan.
You can upset the world, though, man.
Oh, yeah.
I like seeing some upsets.
Oh, yeah.
Snapchatting me.
Okay.
She kept hitting me on the Snapchat. So they sent it to Floyd, and Floyd bugged out.
Okay.
So that's what made it like.
And you think that was the downfall of y'all career? I mean, y'all
No, it was a
relationship, not
downfall.
career.
Yeah, it was.
Relationship.
Yeah, it wasn't a downfall of my career. I mean, my our relationship, because it was more things that he was doing. Like,
He scheduled.
And I've always been there for him. And just over the years, you can see I've always been positive, always said great things about him, always pushed him to be great. And but over the years, it's constantly going on the internet.
Whether it's redemption or reinvention, one thing's clear: the student and the teacher are back in the same gym. But will they stay united after the rematch? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss the next twist in this boxing saga.